Hey guys, so right here I'm washing some rice. So this was some jasmine rice and I'm washing it in some cool water. Um, Reason why we're doing this to help to remove some of that excess starch from the rice. All right, that's gonna really mess your rice up if you try to cook it. I have some pork chops here that I'm gonna transfer to a bowl so we can actually start the cleaning process. And today we're going to be using some leftover lime peels to clean these pork chops. Now this will get rid of any like excess meat from the cutters, or just any impurities that might be in there. The limes will help to remove that. Anyways, you pour that water off, and once that's done, we're gonna add some fresh water, and that's just to clean anything that may have been left behind. So now, as you see, I'm transferring back to a cutting board, and this is me now preparing to season this pork chop. But before we do that, I'm just adding a little bit of butter to this rice here because butter makes everything better, right? So we'll let that steam for a few. I'm also making some green bananas. And yes, you can eat bananas while they're green. That's a little bit of oil and vinegar. The oil is just to help, the stain from the banana not to stick to the pot, and the vinegar is to help the banana not to change color. So, anyways, here I'm seasoning the meat. I just added some jerk seasoning, dry jerk seasoning, and all-purpose seasoning. So my green blend and spicy pepper sauce. All right, which all will be available eventually, but we have to make sure it's right. Give your meat a good season, guys. That ensures that seasoning gets all the way to the bone. That's what makes it finger licking good once it gets to the bones. But anyways, I went ahead and added some coconut oil. Yes, coconut oil. Very nice oil to a pot here. And it's time to put these bad boys to cook. So I went ahead and just slowly dropped them in. Is what we're looking for. We want a nice sear on these, right? So that's why it's important to make sure your oil is pretty hot, right? But be careful not to burn yourself. This for professionals, all right? Went ahead and flip these. That way we can make sure that we have even cooking from both sides, right? So as soon as one side start turning a little color like this one, time to flip. All right, let's give the other side a chance to cook. Looking lovely so far, I must say. All right. So, anyways, now I'm cutting up some onions here. Peeling the skin from the onion to expose that beautiful flesh, which I ever so swiftly disengage with a knife with a blue handle. I'm also cutting some potatoes here. And these are baby potatoes, baby yellow potatoes. Now these cook very quickly. They're not like the average potatoes. These are pretty. They cook. You can cook these even in the microwave. And as you see, I'm cutting them again, trying to get them a little smaller. A little bit of thyme and garlic, right? Which I'm gonna smash first. That makes it easier to chop. Right, as you see here. Scallion, that's one of my favorite ingredients. And of course, we gotta give that a beautiful rough chop. Bad boy never fails with this knife. Bad boy loves this big blue handle knife. I don't know. But anyways, went back to the pork chops. Time to flip them again. And as you see, the color slowly changes from white to golden brown. And, you know, we'll let these keep simmering in that coconut oil for a few minutes. Oops, I mean, it's time up. We're going to take them out now and place in another bowl, which we'll get back to them later. Now all that veggie and stuff are cut up. That's what we're adding now in. I'm gonna give that a quick saute. You know, mixing that all with all that fat from the pork chops and the coconut oil. Mmm, so yummy. And here I'm just gonna add some vegetable stock. All right. Now this is low sodium. Always get a low sodium. That way, when you pair it the stock with other ingredients. You don't have to worry about the dish being over salty. I'm adding some beef bouillon here to this and also some barbecue sauce. That will add just the perfect amount of sweetness to our dish. A nice spoon of the homemade green sauce here, rosemary, nice dollop of heavy cream, and I stir it ever so gently, ensuring that all the ingredients incorporate with each other. Looks like the bananas have split. And once you see that, that means they're ready, guys. Rice looks lovely also. And we'll get back to these guys. So, anyways, it's time to add these pork chops into this luscious jacuzzi that we have created here. We'll call this our tropical jacuzzi. Hmm, yeah, I like that. Don't forget to pour your gravy in also, right? Cover that down for a few minutes, and of course you have to come back and check on it as the sauce reduces. Your cooking time lessens. All right, pay attention, guys. Pay attention. So just spreading a little sauce here, you know. Yeah, using a little French technique here. It's called basting. Um, yeah, and I think I shall cover this back down. Okay, so anyways, as you see, that sauce was a little bit too thin, so now I'm just going to mix a little bit of flour and water, and that will be our thickening agent. Now there's substitute to this. You can also use cornstarch and water, you know, that would work just fine. Or you could actually get a few potatoes from the stew, crush them out, add them back to the stew. But anyways, we just went with the flour and water method, right? So anyways, look how quickly this starts to thicken up here. It always seems to do the trick, guys. And look, see, it's not as before. Definitely thickened up a lot. Here goes another angle. You can see the sauce is beyond luscious. Whoever created these pork chops, they did a good job. Good job. So, as I like to say, guys, it's dinner time. That being said, I just added some rice to a bowl. And of course, I have to get at least one of those green bananas. Very starchy deliciousness. All right. And cover that back down. And yes, it's time to select one of these pork chops. And bingo. Oh, fell back in. Let's go. He was chosen and ever so lusciously gravy was drizzled all over him. Wow. Of course, you have to grab a few potatoes, guys. Very important. And bravo, that looks amazing. So, we didn't bother wasting any time. Because the quicker you eat your food, the hotter you get to enjoy it. The slower you eat your food, the colder your food gets. So you make the choice. But anyways, I'm devouring this, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Of course, leave a like, a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. And if it's your first time to this channel, I'm Bad Boy and I make amazing dishes. And I'd like to welcome you to our family. Thanks. Good night.